an autotroph. Is also known as a producer. They are organisms that can make their own food or energy. The majority of the time, this is done through photosynthesis. A heterotroph also known as a consumer are organisms that eat food to get energy. The autotroph can produce its own food, whereas the heterotroph has to eat food for energy. And we need to know what a prokaryotic cell versus a eukaryotic cell is. So prokaryotic cells or prokaryotes do not have a nucleus or a membranous organelle. So that means that everything inside of the cell does not have a membrane. In a eukaryotic cell, or eukaryote, do have a nucleus and do have membranous organelles. That means that all of their organelles have a membrane surrounding it. Then finally, we need to talk about unicellular and multicellular. So unicellular means made of one cell. So uni means one, multi-cellular is made of many cells. So multi means many, uni means one. Now that we know all of the terminology, let's go ahead and jump into our 6 kingdoms. So we have 6 kingdoms. Which are eubacteria, archaeobacteria, protista, bacteria, also known as bacteria, can be autotroph or heterotroph. They are always prokaryotic. And always unicellular. So these are the components of a eubacteria kingdom or a bacteria kingdom. Next one is Archaea bacteria. Sometimes just referred to as Archaea. Archaea bacteria can also be autotroph or heterotroph. Always prokaryotic. Always unicellular. And this is the key. They always live in extreme environment. So that means they love to live in environments that are oxygen free. They live in hot springs. They live in super salty waters. So they love living in extreme environments. And this is the main difference between Archaea bacteria and regular bacteria. When we talk about fungi is heterotrophic majority of the time. This is a eukaryotic organism. It can be both unicellular or multicellular. And obviously, it cannot move from place to place. Some examples would be yeast or mold or mushrooms, decomposers. They would all fall under the kingdom of fungi. Next one is plantae, or plant. They are autotroph, so they must produce their own energy or food. These are eukaryotic cells. They are multicellular, so that means a lot of cells have to make up this one organism. So some of the traits are that they use photosynthesis, they are cells that have cell walls, they have water vacuoles, they also have chloroplasts. So anytime you see those traits, you know that it's a plant. Examples are flowers and trees or grass. We have animals from the Amelia. So the first trait is they're heterotrophic. They are eukaryotic cells. They are multicellular. So traits is that they can control their own movements. Their cells do not have cell walls. They are able to basically control what they eat or what they interact with. Examples are insects, fish, and humans. Then our last kingdom would be Protista or Protists. So they are autotroph. Or heterotrophs. They are eukaryotic cells or organisms with eukaryotic cells. They have both or they can be unicellular, or multicellular. So So any eukaryotic system that cannot be classified as a fungus, plant, or animal would fall in the Protista kingdom. So that wraps up our lesson over kingdoms, or our notes over kingdoms. Please make sure that these notes are on page 22 of your interactive notebook.